Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. Today, we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder Rock Creek. As with all of my reviews, I'm going to cover all of the ins and outs and take this thing on a thorough drive. I've got a whole lot of stuff to cover, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start her up and let her run. Nissan launched the all-new Pathfinder for the 2022 model year. Redesigned from the ground up, this new generation offers a bolder, more rugged demeanor when compared to its predecessor. It's also significantly more refined. The interior is one of the nicest in this segment, and you have accommodations for up to 8 people. It's propelled by a stout V6 engine and a new 9-speed automatic transmission, and is available in front-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. Along with that, there's up to 6,000 pounds of towing capability, a high degree of flexibility, tons of advanced user-friendly technology, and a generous amount of standard safety features. The new face of the Pathfinder conveys size and strength, which, along with larger tires, gives it an authentic SUV look. Distinctive Nissan signature features include the V-Motion grille, with a 3-slot grille incorporated as an homage to the original Pathfinder, C-shaped headlights, and a floating roofline. Standard LED headlights include slim upper daytime running lights. The structure of the C-pillar also allows for a natural break for optional two-tone color themes, which is a first for the Pathfinder. Strong U-shaped highlights fuse the powerful blistered fenders together to provide a tough, muscled look. In the rear, the wide aspect LED taillights are slimmer than the previous design. The boxed-out liftgate is another design trait borrowed from the first Pathfinder that gives this new generation a bold new look from the rear in addition to the oversized Pathfinder script. A total of 14 colors and color combinations are offered, including 5 new two-tone treatments that were designed from the onset to seamlessly blend with the overall design of the vehicle. This example is finished in Scarlet Ember Tint Coat and Super Black, which is a $790 option. Along with some additional standard features for the SL and Platinum, there are no significant changes for the 2023 model year aside from the addition of the off-road inspired Pathfinder Rock Creek. Designed for folks who have the desire to venture away from the pavement, the Rock Creek features an off-road tuned suspension and more ground clearance, along with more rugged exterior styling. There's unique wheels, all-terrain tires, a tubular roof rack with a 220-pound capacity, 6,000 pounds of towing capability, LED fog lights, an intelligent surround view camera system with an off-road mode, and unique interior appointments. Not only that, the Rock Creek has a slightly more powerful engine versus the standard Pathfinder trims when using premium fuel. The Pathfinder competes in a hotly contested segment of larger SUVs such as the Chevrolet Traverse, Ford Explorer, Toyota Highlander, Subaru Ascent, Kia Telluride, Volkswagen Atlas, and the Hyundai Palisade. The list goes on and on. For the Pathfinder to be a true competitor this go-around, Nissan had to pull out all the stops, which I truly believe they have. While some competitors offer hybrid options, the Pathfinder does not. Otherwise, if you're looking for a well-rounded and nicely packaged SUV, make sure the Pathfinder is on your short list of considerations. For 2023, the Pathfinder lineup includes 5 trim levels: S, SV, Rock Creek, SL, and Platinum, with base pricing ranging between $35,200 and $50,070. Four-wheel drive comes standard on the Rock Creek, otherwise it's a $1,900 option. This example, with the optional paint, all-season floor liners, and destination, has a total MSRP of $45,250. The 2023 Pathfinders are offered with 18-inch or 20-inch alloy wheels, with different styles and finishes that depend on the trim level. The Rock Creek in particular has these sweet beadlock styled wheels that are painted gloss black and feature a machined outer lip. In keeping with the off-road theme, Toyo Open Country all-terrain tires are standard. The wheels are 18 inches in diameter and the tires are 265/60s. A temporary spare tire is mounted underneath the rear of the body. A tire pressure monitoring system with Easy Fill Tire Alert is standard. As far as the brakes, all Pathfinders come with internally ventilated disc brakes that span 13.8 inches in front and 13 inches in the rear. They're clamped down by twin piston and single piston calipers respectively. 4-wheel, 4-channel, 4-sensor ABS with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist is standard. The parking brake is electronic, and the switch for it can be found in the center console. With this setup and having 4-wheel drive, the Pathfinder has been found to stop from 60 miles an hour in just 114 feet, with excellent body control. Brake pedal feel is nice and firm without being too stiff. It's easy to modulate. When it comes to steering, the new Pathfinder benefits from a new dual-pinion electric power steering system. That, in combination with a wider wheel and tire setup versus the previous generation, helps provide greater stability and quicker response, in addition to a 40% improvement in steering angle rate, leading to less steering effort. The overall steering ratio is 16:1, and it takes 2.8 turns from lock to lock. The turning circle measures 38.7 feet. Power assistance is speed dependent, providing easy maneuverability at lower speeds and greater confidence at high speeds. Most Pathfinders are fitted with leather-wrapped steering wheels. It's available heated on the SL and Platinum, while power adjustments are Platinum exclusive. The upper spokes house controls for audio, hands-free telephone, cruise control, and the driver's information system. The blue button on the right side activates the available ProPilot Assist system, which I'll cover later. The driver's information system is displayed on a 7-inch screen in the middle of the instrument cluster. It offers easy access to trip and fuel information, vehicle information, audio data, driver assistance systems, and a host of settings. On the Platinum, this instrument cluster is replaced with a reconfigurable 12.3-inch fully digital instrument cluster. The Pathfinder's suspension has also been fully reworked. The front suspension in particular features an updated mount system, helping increase roll stiffness by 28%. It's an independent strut design with a solid stabilizer bar and twin-tube shock absorbers. The rear suspension features a multi-link design with updated twin-tube shock absorbers as well as dampers, helping increase rear roll stiffness by 14%. The rear suspension incorporates a hollow stabilizer bar. The updates, coupled with a 50% increase in high-strength steel within the body structure, lead to a higher quality, more confident driving experience. With the Rock Creek, the suspension has been beefed up a bit for increased durability, along with the incorporation of a 0.6-inch increase in ride height. Total ground clearance is 7.7 inches. Along with the exterior changes, the Rock Creek is better able to tackle the road less traveled than a standard Pathfinder, thanks to its improved approach, breakover, and departure angles, which come in at 18.8, 19.3, and 22.8 degrees respectively. Perhaps the biggest downside of all of this off-road focused stuff is that the ride quality and handling do suffer a bit. That's not to say that it doesn't drive good, it's just a firmer ride than a standard Pathfinder. The knobbier tires are also more noisy. I really liked this package as a whole though, and if you really understand what you're getting, then it's easier to live with some of these minor drawbacks. The Rock Creek stands out as having a lot of character. That's my favorite thing about it. Powering the new Pathfinder is a naturally aspirated 3.5-liter V6. It's the only engine currently offered. With the Rock Creek, you actually get a bump in horsepower and torque compared to the rest of the lineup. In its standard configuration, the engine develops 284 horsepower, 6,400 RPM, and 259 pound-feet of torque at 4,800 RPM. The Rock Creek version develops 295 horsepower and 270 pound-feet of torque at the same RPMs. It's able to accelerate from a standstill to 60 miles an hour in about 6.7 seconds. While it's not as throaty sounding of an engine as, say, a Maxima, in my opinion it's one of the better sounding V6s in this segment. The engine is built using aluminum for the block and heads. It features dual overhead camshafts with 4 valves per cylinder and dual continuous variable valve timing. Fuel is delivered through a multi-point direct injection system. The compression ratio is 11:1 and the max engine speed is 6,600 RPM. While the standard engine's recommended fuel is regular unleaded, the Rock Creek's recommended fuel is premium unleaded. The total tank capacity is 18.5 gallons. A capless fuel filling system is standard. EPA fuel economy estimates for the Rock Creek range between 20 miles per gallon in the city and 23 miles per gallon on the highway. During my week of driving, I averaged 21 miles per gallon. Of course, with the Rock Creek's knobbier tires, increased ride height, and altered body panels, it's a little less aerodynamic when compared to a standard Pathfinder, which does affect its fuel economy some. A four-wheel drive SV, for example, is rated at 21 miles per gallon in the city and 27 miles per gallon on the highway, with a combined average of 23 miles per gallon. A fuel-saving auto start-stop system is standard on all Pathfinders. It can also be disabled if you prefer. An all-new 9-speed automatic transmission replaces the previously used CVT transmission. This switch-up made a huge difference in how the Pathfinder accelerates and drives in general. On one hand, the 9-speed delivers smooth shifts and a more direct response than the CVT did. It also helps deliver improved fuel economy and driving comfort by minimizing RPM variation and the characteristic droning that CVTs are known for. While most people probably won't think much about the different transmissions, I for one am happy to see the switch. I think it's a better match to this engine, and the combination delivers noticeably better performance than the previous setup. The transmission is operated by an electronic drive-by-wire shifter in the center console. You simply press the button on the side and move the shifter forward or backward to select your desired gear. Park is selected by a button on the top of the shifter. Steering wheel paddle shifters are standard if you wanted to manually change gears. If you opt for four-wheel drive, you get an all-new 7-position drive and terrain mode selector. The four-wheel drive system in particular features direct coupling, which allows torque transfer directly on the clutch pack using oil pressure. This leads to more confident immediate takeoffs in low traction situations. The different drive modes include Standard, Sport, Eco, Snow, Sand, Mud, Rut, and Tow. They alter all sorts of vehicle parameters according to the situation you specify. With four-wheel drive, you also get hill descent control in addition to the standard hill start assist and hill hold control systems. When it comes to towing, the Pathfinder is able to tow up to 6,000 pounds, which is plenty for towing certain boats, ATVs, camp tents, or trailers. A trailer sway control system is standard. Out back, in addition to the 2-inch receiver hitch and chain hooks, there's a 7-pin electrical connector. The interior of the new Pathfinder is awesome. Not only does it feel more open, but it also feels much more modern and refined than its predecessor. For example, new acoustic laminated front glass, 20% thicker second row glass, a 20% increase in door isolation area, and 2.5 times thicker carpet backing mats lead to a quieter interior. If you have a larger family, you're sure to appreciate the improved interior flexibility too. Across the Pathfinder lineup, woven cloth, leather, or premium quilted semi-aniline leather appointed seats are offered in a range of new colors and materials, while new ambient interior lighting adds a premium touch. The Rock Creek's interior has a combination of durable leatherette and cloth, finished off with tons of orange accent stitching to decorate the seats, door panels, steering wheel, and center console. There's Rock Creek stitched logos on the center console and front seat backs too. The only interior color in this case is black, and it's a perfect complement to the rugged exterior. The front seats are offered with manual adjustments, a combination of manual and power adjustments or full power adjustments, depending on the trim level. The Rock Creek has a 10-way power driver's seat with lumbar support and a 4-way manual passenger seat. They're really comfortable seats and offer great lateral and lower back support. A tri-zone climate control system is standard equipment on all Pathfinders. You can also control the rear climate from the front if needed. Heated front seats are standard on all trims except for the S. A heated steering wheel is included on the SL and Platinum. The Platinum goes even further by including cooled front seats too. When it comes to infotainment, the S, SV, and Rock Creek come standard with Nissan Connect infotainment technologies that are fed through an 8-inch touchscreen display. The SL and Platinum feature a larger 9-inch display. Both systems are placed high on a more simplified and intuitive instrument panel to provide easy visibility and accessibility for both the driver and front passenger. Interlocking side vents and door finishers provide a solid structural appearance. With the use of the new electronic shifter, you also have a new bridge-type front center console that houses nearly half a cubic foot of storage space underneath it. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, but they require a corded connection. If you spring for the SL or the Platinum, wireless functionality for Apple CarPlay is added. A voice recognition system is standard and allows you to command audio, Bluetooth, and vehicle information. Of course, all of your favorite media options are included as well, such as Bluetooth streaming, SiriusXM satellite radio, and more. The 8-inch display is not offered with Nissan's door-to-door connected navigation system. For that, you'd have to have the 9-inch display. Having the smartphone integration technologies comes in handy in this case because you can always use your navigation apps on your phone. There are 2 audio systems available on the Pathfinder: the standard 6-speaker system and the available 13-speaker Bose system that includes subwoofers. The latter is an option on the SL and standard on the Platinum. As you'll see throughout the rest of this interior, storage space is more than plentiful. In addition to the floating center console, there's large door pockets, covered storage underneath the armrest, and a generous glove box and cup holders. The center console also houses USB inputs and a 12-volt power outlet. A wireless phone charging pad is included on the SL and Platinum. Every new Pathfinder comes with Nissan Safety Shield 360, which includes automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, blind spot warning, rear cross traffic alert, lane departure warning, high beam assist, and rear automatic braking. Class exclusive intelligent forward collision warning, intelligent driver alertness, and rear door alert are also standard, while blind spot intervention, intelligent lane intervention, and traffic sign recognition are available. There are 10 standard airbags, including dual-stage front, driver and front passenger seat-mounted side airbags, roof-mounted curtain side airbags, second-row side airbags, and driver and front passenger knee airbags. On the Platinum, you also get a driver's seat-mounted front center airbag, which is designed to mitigate possible contact between the front occupants in the event of a collision. For the first time, the Pathfinder SV and SL grades are offering Nissan's ProPilot Assist system, which is a hands-on driver assist technology that combines steering assist and adaptive cruise control to help control acceleration, braking, and steering in both heavy traffic and on the highway. On the Platinum, ProPilot Assist is integrated with the vehicle's navigation system, which enables it to proactively reduce speed for upcoming freeway curves or junctions and also help the driver slow down for freeway exits. A rear-view camera is standard across the board, while the Rock Creek, SL, and Platinum get a high-definition around-view monitor, which offers multiple viewing angles so you can easily see around the entire vehicle, along with having moving object detection. The overall dimensions of the new Pathfinder are similar to that of its predecessor. However, there were some minor design changes to improve overall cabin space. These changes include an increased track width and overall vehicle width, as well as a widened rear wheelhouse. Together, they increase the total interior volume from 154 cubic feet to 164.6 cubic feet. Loading the family is also easier than ever before, especially when it comes to the third-row seats. Pathfinders come standard with seating for up to 8 passengers. This is the first generation to also offer the option of second-row captain's chairs. If equipped, you also get a no tools required removable center console, which incorporates 2 cup holders and a storage container. The door panels themselves also incorporate cup holders and additional storage containers. I love the captain's chairs because they give you your own space and add to a more premium feeling to the interior. Each seat has its own armrest and adjustable headrest. The seats are also fully adjustable. You can slide them back and forth and even recline them. They're pretty comfortable overall and very accommodating. Taller adults should have no issue sitting back here. I'm 5 foot 10 inches and I had lots of space to stretch out. A really nice standard feature on all Pathfinders is the tri-zone climate control system, which allows rear passengers to independently control temperature, zone, and fan speed for ideal comfort. Heated captain's chairs are also available depending on the trim level. Additional second-row amenities include overhead lighting on either side, grab handles, overhead adjustable air vents, seatback storage pockets, and USB outlets in the back of the center console for device charging. Pull-up rear door sunshades are included on the SL and Platinum. A 120-volt power outlet is also included on the Platinum. Nissan's second-row Easy Flex one-touch seating can now be utilized on both the driver and passenger sides. The seats also pitch farther forward to provide a wider opening from either side, even with a car seat attached. This allows for much easier entry and exit from the third row. I also really like how Nissan incorporated proper step treads so you can be sure to get a proper footing when climbing into the back. There's even small grab handles that are molded into the C-pillar side panels. Despite being a smaller space, the third row should be able to accommodate 2 average-sized adults or 3 children. Again, I'm 5 foot 10 inches, and I still had a smidge of legroom left over and plenty of headroom. The adjustability of the second row seats can also make taller folks feel a bit more comfortable if need be. The third row seats can also be reclined for added comfort, but you have to reach around and grab the pull straps, which you'll be able to better see when I talk about the cargo area. The third row has 3 full-size adjustable headrests that can be folded when not in use for better visibility. If you want third row USB ports for device charging, you'll have to spring for either the SL or the Platinum. Standard third row amenities include overhead adjustable air vents and 2 sets of cup holders. Just like the second row, there's child seat anchors in all seating positions. The new Pathfinder is available with a powered liftgate on the SL and Platinum. The S, SV, and Rock Creek have a manual liftgate. It's straightforward to operate and feels relatively light, so while the powered feature is nice, it certainly would not be a deal breaker if I was looking to purchase one of these. Nissan designed the Pathfinder's ample cargo space to offer 16.6 cubic feet of space behind the third row seats, which is enough to accommodate a 120-quart cooler or 4 golf bags. With the third row folded, the total space expands to 45 cubic feet. With all of the seats folded down, you have a maximum of 80.5 cubic feet of space. There's even enough room to slide in 4-foot wide sheets of plywood, making sure the word utility remains part of the Pathfinder's SUV credentials. The third row seats fold down by a couple of levers on the upper backrests. There's small straps to fold the headrests and large straps on the seat backs for hoisting them back in place. The large straps are the same ones that you would use to recline the third row seats if you were sitting back there. Located underneath the cargo floor, a new easy-to-clean luggage box offers 1.9 cubic feet of storage, up from 1.2 cubic feet on the previous model. Here's an area where having the optional Rock Creek all-season floor liners come into play. They cover not only the main cargo floor, but also the backs of the third row seats, so when they're folded, they have some extra protection. Other cargo area amenities include 2 grocery hooks and 4 side-mounted tie-down hooks and overhead illumination. A 12-volt power outlet is added with the SL and Platinum.
Well everyone, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed the in-depth look at the 2023 Nissan Pathfinder. Be sure to stay tuned next time and leave a like down below because it really helps the videos a lot. If you haven't subscribed already, consider doing that too, and make sure that notification box is selected so you don't miss out on all of the upcoming content. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.